Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the News in Reverse. This is now going to be the second episode going into the news structure, but essentially, this is different little segments where we're making news predictions before they happen. As always, everything is alleged, my opinion, not fact. All right, so we're going to get into global shift and collective energy. What is Spirit highlighting as the most important upcoming shift in the collective or world stage? This is going to be energy themes, world consciousness, any major disruptions, natural disasters, energy shifts, or spiritual awakenings. Okay. 10 of Cups, King of Pentacles, and then in reverse, Temperance and Seven of Swords. This is like someone making a wrong right. Someone who realizes that something that they decided or did or acted upon or were a part of or a party to, it's like this moral compass or this moral dilemma that they've been having. Wheel of Fortune. And my phone dinged. Wheel of Fortune, phone dinged, Two of Cups. Moving forward and announcing some kind of connection. Okay, so party A, which may be I have to pull more cards, maybe a country, maybe a person, maybe something on the global stage, okay? Something important, something big. One side, one party is like, "Oh, no, shouldn't have done that." It kind of feels like, "I shouldn't have left you hanging," or "I should have had your back sooner," or yeah, one of them is kinda how it feels. Um, and now we're announcing globally this partnership that is a long time coming, shoulda happened way earlier. Um, one more tarot before we move to the other decks. What's the vibes here? Like, what's the vibes of this partnership? This partnership is really forming because blank, but behind the scenes, it's also blank. So in front of the scenes forming because of Magician. The utilization of the tools that one another has. So party A needs some kind of tools from party B that they can only get from party B and vice versa. This would be like resources of some kind on a grand scale. But behind the scenes, there's also the energy of blank. King of Swords in reverse. Verbal manipulation. So one side is kinda, either leading the other side into a trap or a bad deal of sorts. It's like one side's kinda getting screwed over is how this feels. So okay. Tell us about side A. Tell us about side A. Caregiver, medical staff, outer space in reverse, inside, corruption in reverse. I never checked if my mic was working. It is. Okay, that's good. Um One side is fighting corruption within the inside of the other. So, like, party A, I'm just calling them party because I don't know what else to call them. Uh, side A is like, okay, we've been letting that go on too long. So we need to come in and fix it. And in fixing it, we expose how you should have fixed it but didn't fix it. And side B or party B, conspiracy theory friend. We're not really your friend. So both sides are trying to like toy with one another. Side A, we really okay, so we're forming this partnership that we're announcing. How do I word this? So side A, okay, side A and side B, we're announcing this partnership, okay? In front of the scenes, it looks like we can side A can get something from side B, and side B can equally get something from side A. It looks like it is fair. Behind the scenes, side A is really aligning with side B because side A knows that side B did something bad and continues to do something bad. And the only way that they can expose that is if they come in and fix what's bad so they can be like, look, it was bad because they didn't want to fix it. And then side B also is not the friend of side A. So side B is kind of pulling the wool over side A's eyes just as side A is to side B. Why? Like what does side B get out of this then? Because they're unknowingly about to get exposed for dropping the ball. Why are they what's their intention to go into this partnership if they are not a friend to the other side? Fear in reverse. What is making that noise? I need to pause this after this so I can fix that. It's getting on my nerves. I don't know if you can hear it. Um, it's like a rattling noise. The rattling is getting louder. No fear. Fear in reverse. Hopeful for. The rattle getting louder. The rattle gets louder when the baby that's shaking the rattle gets bigger and stronger. Hopeful of the baby getting bigger and stronger. It's like side B is using side A as a launching platform. Like side B has some kind of project, some kind of idea, some kind of mm, new way of life, some kind of invention, some kind of something. Um, and they are hoping to launch that off of side A. And that is, I feel like, blinding side B into the realization that they're actually getting into, like, a bad deal or the short end of a deal or, like, a hidden in small print bad things type of deal that they're not seeing because 'cause they're blinded to, "Okay, cool, we got" side B is like, "Okay, cool, we got them on the hook. We're gonna be able to use side A as a launching for something." A launch pad for what? Side B wants to use side A as a launch pad for thief in reverse. I'm getting this back. I Side B wants to get back. Let me get a couple and see what we get here. Premeditate it. Money in reverse. Side B wants to get back money that they put out previously. The whistleblower. Side B needs to get side A to help side B retract some kind of truth that was spoken from some kind of person who blew the whistle on something. Let me think of an example of what I'm trying to say. All right, let me just talk this whole thing out. Okay. So we are going to learn of a news article or something where two sides of something big are joining force. This doesn't feel like country and country. This feels like mm, government is supporting this thing and we're like, "Really?" Or like some specific group that holds power or something is supporting this maybe like controversial or new or like not enough proof to whereas they should be comfortable supporting it, something like that, you know what I mean? Um So this isn't like country and country form an alliance. This is like some uh, entity of sort supporting something that feels like it makes you raise an eyebrow. Like they're what? Why? Like it's like not their lane. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Anyways, so side A is really coming into this alliance because they know that side B is doing something wrong. But their approach to try and expose this, which is what they want to do is expose this, their approach is to come in, change something, fix something, and then be like, look, they were doing this wrong and that's why it was going wrong. But now that we're in, we fixed it and now we're taking control of it. Side A is of side B. Um, And then side B is not like there's okay, so let's say there's red flags of that or warnings of that. And but side B is like having these blinders on, it can't see those, or it's like, oh, that red flag looks a little green, it's fine. So they keep going because them coming into an alliance with side A makes people be like, oh, that rumor about side B must not have been true then. Or that whistleblower or that leaked whatever must have not been accurate or true or something like that. Um, I don't know where my dice went. There it is, right in front of my face. Okay. There it is, right in front of my face. I don't know where it went. There it is, right in front of my face. Hang on. And that card just kind of wanted to come down to breaking the case. Okay. So breaking the case is going to go with this card that I'm about to pull. Secret trip in reverse. Someone saying that they weren't where they were, or vice versa. One. Um, So the lure of wealth and power. Someone was lured by wealth and oh. Someone was lured by wealth and power to be somewhere they shouldn't have been or to have to lie about their whereabouts. Um, the whistleblower, also number one, financial loss sparks chaos. They're both diamonds. This is something that holds a very substantial finance element. So side B is someone or some company that either was somewhere they weren't supposed to be physically, like literally, like their body, or like wrapped up in something they had no part in. Some kind of connection, some kind of collaboration, some kind of deal, right? But it's like this has been talked about, but it's also there hasn't been enough solid proof to where side B is like convicted of this, at least in public opinion. There's like some back and forth. And side B thinks that aligning with side A is going to get side B in the clear about rumors that were true, but there's some kind of plausible deniability to it. And it's something pertaining to like it feels like money and services or like the money that's attached to explaining services isn't accurate. Money attached to explaining services? I don't know if that's the right way to say that. The money attached to explaining like if you put like a memo, this was for this, it's like there's a trail of it not being for that, it's something else, and that something else puts the puzzle together in a bigger picture perspective. Um, okay, I need to take this little shelf thing off my desk because it's making this buzzing noise, but let me just pull a couple more and see what we get, and then we're gonna go to political or power structures is the next category here. Okay. Thought that was gonna be quick, but I guess not. Deep state, evidence in reverse, manipulation, gaslighting, and control is the bridge. It's on the side here. So, okay. The deep state, some hidden behind the scenes pulling of the strings type entity, um, wants to hide evidence of something using manipulation, gaslighting, and control. So This is side B. 'Cause side B is only aligning with side A so that they can cover up a rumor that already came out that's actually true, but is attached to plausible deniability. So, side B wants to hide the evidence by manipulating the perspective of either the public or whomever, the public and whoever else is looking in at this. Wanna hide it. They wanna hide it by manipulating the public. By aligning with side A. What's the manipulation, gaslighting, or control that side B is using to manipulate the perspective of this by aligning with side A? Low vibes. Low vibes. What's the reason that what's side B getting out of aligning with side A? Low vibes. It's almost like side B is trying to be like, "Look, we're not the problem. We were doing fine till we aligned with side A. Now there's a problem." It's like if you are building a house and you have all these contractors that like, you have like a I don't know if this is a thing, but this is how my brain is seeing it. Let's say you're building a house, and in this scenario, you have a plumber and a carpenter and a roofer that work all for this one company, but they're different categories of the same company, right? And then that is going fine, right? And then you need like a drain fixed or something, so you don't have a drain guy. You bring in an outside drain guy, and that guy messes up, and you know that he's gonna mess up because you sabotage it. Um, like you give him a ladder that the rungs are gonna fall when he stands on it or something like that. So anyway, you know it's gonna happen. So then you can be like, "Look how great my guys are because we've been doing this ourselves the whole time with no outsourcing and nothing got messed up. And the second we bring in something to fix something small, everything gets messed up. But like really we sabotaged him, but we're not going to tell you that. But we're doing this because people are saying that we're not good at something and we're trying to show you that we're fine all on our own." That's what I'm getting for that. All right, let me fix this and I'll be right back. And when I come back, we're going to do political or power structures, which is governments, corporations, legal systems, global leaders, and propaganda. Be right back. Okay. Political or power structures. What needs to be seen in the political or institutional sphere? That noise should have stopped, I think. I don't hear it anymore. Hopefully it's done. Okay. What needs to be seen in the political or institutional sphere? Governments, corporations, legal systems, global leaders, propaganda. Four of Swords in reverse. Ten of Swords. Queen of Cups. Six of Swords. We have the Queen and the King of Cups. I don't know how to get this to not do that. So, um, okay. Rehashing a painful ending. We are bringing this back up. Queen is bringing it back to the king. Political or power structures. The queen is bringing back to the king, rehashing a painful ending. This is like we broke up and now my ex is reaching back out, but government or like political, like ally wise. Uh Six of Swords next to Queen of Cups and over top of the Lovers is interesting. It's like in this one corner, we have wanting things to go better than they did in the past. But in the other hand, King of Cups, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, there's this non committal energy. So it feels like this Queen of Cups previously disappointed the King of Cups. I can't tell if this is like country is Queen of Cups and country is King of Cups, or like someone in politics is one and the other. I don't know that yet. I didn't get that far yet in my brain. But this is like Queen of Cups did drop the ball of some sort, and it like hurt, emotionally disappointed the King of Cups side B. So Queen of Cups side A, King of Cups side B. It's not male and female. It's just like one side and the other. Okay. Um, And now Queen of Cups went to the Six of Swords and is coming back to the King of Cups. Queen of Cups is like, hey, look, I got my stuff together. I'm not going to disappoint you again. Let's go forward better. And the King of Cups is like, no, thank you. But we see this. We see this. Like it like you know when like boy bands and stuff back in the day would go on tour and it's like, oh my gosh, they are back together. And then after tour, you'd be like, oh, they're not back together. They just did that for the tour. It's that, but like politics, psychic abilities, intuition. Breakup, divorce, separation in reverse. What the heck? And then thief in reverse. Fraud, cybercrime in reverse. King of Cups is the psychic abilities intuition. King of Cups is like, no, I know, I see through the mask. I know you're not being honest. Um, Fraud, cybercrime in reverse. But the Queen of Cups is like, no, 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 no. Look, I have proof that I can do better because I've done this thing and it's good, and now you can like take me back, like realign with me. Breakup, divorce, separation. Like, let's undo the breakup. Thief in reverse. Oh, because oh. If I just talked it out, I'd get there. Okay. Okay. I still have a card to flip over. This is actually, let me get one of these too before I start talking. I wanted it to go the other way, but okay. Joker. Number 7. Stories where chaos leads to unforeseen breakthrough or change. Stories where chaos leads. Okay, so that was the before. The chaos was whatever happened that made the separation between these two parties. I'm going to go back to just calling them parties, side A, side B. Um, some kind of chaos or disruption made the King of Cups be like, "Oh, Queen of Cups, no, we got to go our separate ways." And now Queen of Cups has fixed said disruption and is like, "Hey, let's align again." And the King of Cups is like, "No, because I know that." So I'm King of Cups. I know Queen of Cups. What you want from me is blank. Oh, murder in reverse. Um, the okay. So Queen of Cups committed some kind of political suicide. Um, and now that Queen of Cups that did the career is trying to they cleaned up their behind the scenes act and they're like, okay, if I can just realign with King of Cups, everyone's gonna look at me like, okay, this person's back in it. Like I need to realign with a person that I was aligned with before that was powerful so that people take me back into the sphere of whatever. Um, but some kind of chaos caused by Queen of Cups caused King of Cups to be like, I don't mess with you. No, thank you. Um, what was that? What made King of Cups be like, no, we need to unalign originally? the chaos and disruption that led to clarity. No. Water, life insurance in reverse. No, because you let me drown. You let me drown. So Queen of Cups was on a sinking ship and tried to bring King of Cups down with them. But King of Cups had some kind of proof or evidence to the contrary of whatever Queen of Cups was claiming. Now, Queen of Cups is like, my bad, I really thought that, but I know it's not true now. So if we make up, everyone's going to think that I'm okay now. Like I'm good again. I'm back in the scene because King of Cups is still respected. Um, but King of Cups is like, "You watched me drown. Like, you pushed me underwater and held my head there to try and save yourself." No. Um, Governments, corporations, legal systems, global leaders, propaganda. Is my brain is like, it doesn't feel strictly political is kind of what I'm pondering. It feels like I almost wanna say, like, entertainment industry, but, like entertainment industry that is on a level of influence that whatever happens here would have some kind of ripple effect, if that makes sense. I mean, I guess it could be politics, but if it's politics, it's like maybe that's what I'm getting. Maybe it's not that it's not politics so much as it's politics, but with a twist. Like, this is someone who has a big social media following or someone who's in like, a politician or politicians with almost like this reality TV life feel to something, either their social media or something that they're a part of or something. It's like, that's who's involved. That's the Queen and King of Cups. Um, 3 final cards. What are some clues about this more? Like the news articles that we'll see that we can be like, "Oh, that's what she was talking about." Secret secret government program in reverse. Perversion in reverse. The revelation of a once secret government program that is exactly what it looks like. Said 3 cards, so let's see. The revelation the revelation of some kind of previously secret official, I'll say, program, uh, that is exactly what it looks like. Gift or package? We're giving you something and it comes with a cost that's not clear. This is like extortion, blackmail. I give you something, I invite you somewhere so that I can get something from you. And then when you this feels kinda like in the Epstein sphere or like something that would be associated with that. It feels like the example of this to me would be Queen of Cups knows that they're gonna be getting into some trouble or some the light shown on them. So they invite King of Cups somewhere so that they can get evidence of King of Cups being somewhere they shouldn't be or doing something they shouldn't, or at least get something because King of Cups feels a little bit more innocent in this. Um, so it's like something being manipulated to look a way that it's not, or like something along those lines. Um, so then Queen of Cups starts going down and is like, look, King of Cups was here then, blah, blah, blah. and makes it look like King of Cups enticed Queen of Cups instead of the truth, which is the opposite of that. Um, and then now Queen of Cups is like, "Hey, let's get back together so everyone thinks I'm okay again." And King of Cups is like, "Are you out of your mind? You watched me drown and actually you held me under, so I'm gonna go with no." Is it snowing? There's like white like ashes or something. I don't think it's snow, it's too warm. You know when, like, in movies, when they shred up a bunch of documents and they throw them out all over the streets of, like, a busy city? That's what that just made me think. Um, like, everybody tore this up. Everybody ripped it apart, read into it, looked at the bones of it type of thing. Um, this feels like it's gonna be big like, big, 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 big news headlines that we haven't seen yet. Um So King of Cups is like, "No, are you no, you watched me drown." And then it's almost like what we're gonna see is Queen of Cups being like, "Look, I'm making this peace offering to King of Cups, and King of Cups is just a jerk for not taking it." And, like, the public is gonna be looking at and there's a giant bee on my window as I said that. Bees produce honey, but they also sting. So it's like, I'm being sweet to sting you, right? Um So the world will be looking at it like, why wouldn't King of Cups take that offer? But, like, behind the scenes, King of Cups knows that Queen of Cups was the one that tried to drown King of Cups, but the world doesn't know that. So the world's gonna be like, "King of Cups, what the heck?" Like, realign with Queen of Cups, but Queen of Cups really, like, pushed and held King of Cups under the water to try and save themselves. That's what I'm seeing. This feels entertainment plus politics, and it feels like it's going to be a very, very, very big news headline very soon. Give me, like, a clue for the news headline, like, a article. Traffic. Gotcha. Alright, we're gonna go to the next one. Celebrity and pop culture. Which public figure or public figures will become symbolic teachers or cautionary tales in the upcoming weeks? Clean this up 1 second. All right. Let's first figure out if it is a symbolic teacher or a cautionary tale. This can be scandal, redemption acts, sudden fame, death, rebirth, or cultural icon. Which public figures will become symbolic teachers or cautionary tales in the upcoming weeks? I didn't want to forget to grab that. Okay. I didn't want to forget to grab judgment. I didn't want to forget to grab the final decision. I didn't want to forget to grab the final decision. Celebrity or pop culture? I didn't want to forget to grab the final decision. I'm taking control. Okay. Celebrity or pop culture, someone who has been kicked down while they were out is grabbing the mic to be like, "I'm rewriting the narrative here. I'm taking back control. I'm, telling the story. I'm specifically no longer letting other people tell the story because they're telling it wrong and they're lying." Ace of Pentacles, this is some kind of, like, not like a no, it wouldn't be like a podcast. This would be like a TV series or like a big stage interview. I know Karen Reed just did her interview. This is not that. This is something else. This is like a celebrity. This is like Hollywood, um, controversial fallout, controversial tower moment this person had, where they disappointed their fans, they let down their fans, they misled or lied to their fans, they falsely represented themselves to their fans, or at least it looks that way. People that were close to them turned on them type of thing. Um, that person's coming forward with some kind of, like, mic moment, so, like, I don't know if it's, like, a stage event or, like, a news thing or, like, a I'm seeing one of those scenes where, like, the news like, a typically older news type interviewer is sitting at the one chair and the other person's sitting across from it, and there's that little table there. That's what I'm seeing. It feels like news-ish, like news level, like it's big, right? Like, this isn't just someone grabs the mic and hops on their Instagram stories. This is like a premiering now, the long-awaited interview of blank to talk about how everyone had them all wrong or, like, I'm telling my side of the story, but this is like no one expects this person to do this yet because it still looks like this person is on the ground beat down. Um, oops. I wanna grab a and I almost knocked my second computer thing screen off, and it, like, shook. It's gonna shake you know how people say, like, "Oh, that broke the internet." This is gonna break the TV screen. Not literally, but, like, it's like a watch event, like, everyone sits down to watch this, like, "Oh, this person's speaking, I've been waiting so long to hear this." Can I have a date or, like, a time frame of this? I feel like we're gonna know clears November. Okay, well, that's direct. Alright, so November. Um, 9 of Cups in reverse. I didn't get what I wanted, and I'm now offering my story up as 10 of Cups on its side. Strength, 10 of Pentacles, the Fool, 5 of Cups, Ace of Wands, 5 of Pentacles in reverse was hiding. 5 of Pentacles in reverse was hiding behind the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Cups, the Fool. Everyone turned okay, so if I'm the person that's grabbing the mic and coming forward, everyone turned against me, especially and even my team, my family, those closest to me. Um And I'm coming forward to offer my story as a way out for others. This feels like if it would be something I don't know if it's this literally, I don't think it is, but I feel like I'm getting blocked from my other thought paths because I didn't say this, which usually means I'm supposed to say it, so I don't think it's her literally, though. But I keep getting reference to, like, someone like Britney Spears level. Like, imagine if Britney Spears were to be like, "I'm grabbing the mic and telling my story." Like, I know she came out with her book, but if she were to get up on stage unscripted and just speak it, that would shake the TV screen, you know what I mean? Um, and I'm not saying it has to be her specifically, but come November, someone is grabbing that mic, and it's going to be equal to or greater than the impact or intensity or buildup it would have if Britney Spears were to schedule an unscripted interview with, like, a huge news station to just tell everything she wants to tell. Like, it would be like that, and it's like, I need to do this. Oh, it's not even on the screen. Oh, it's not even on the Ace of Wands wasn't even on the screen. 10 of Pentacles still keeps trying to cover the Fool. I didn't get what I wanted, but I overcame it. Everything around me kept trying to cover up how I can use this in my favor, but I'm finding the way in so that I can heal what I haven't been able to heal yet, and excuse me, and have some kind of new beginning in November. Pop culture, Britney Spears-esque, like, I don't know. There's something where, like, when this person's speaking, you're like, "Okay, I can see how this would be associated with, like, a Britney Spears type moment, like, if she were to do that, right? It's like that same impact, but I don't think it's her. I hope it is. I don't think it is, though. But it feels very similar. I need to do this so I can take my life back. I need to do this so I can have a new beginning. I'm laying it all out there, and whoever can think whatever they want, but like in order to be okay, need to do this for me. It's that kind of that vibe. Um, this is war. Oh, huh. You came for me. I'm coming for you. I need. Move this one second. I need to I need to tell people the truth or I can't heal. It's either me go to war with you or me stay at war with myself. It's either me go to war, revenge in reverse, medical staff caregiver in reverse. You were supposed to care for me. This is going to be the vibe of this interview. Okay, if I'm the person on the screen, you were supposed to care for me. It's like an interview given to the in front of the world, but directed at a specific person or group of people, small group of people. And the interviewee is saying something to the effect of, you were supposed to look out for me. You were supposed to care for me. You were supposed to protect me. You didn't. It ruined my life for X amount of time in X amount of ways. And now I'm going to tell the story not as a form of revenge, but as a form of putting it in the past and taking back my power. And I'm closing the door. I don't care what people think. I don't care what you think, but I'm saying this because I need to heal and move forward. It feels like that. Give me one final card that would be associated with this eventual news interview is how I want to news podcast interview. Trafficking in reverse. I can go in so many directions. Literal, someone who blocked my movement, someone who built me up and then tore me down, someone who used me in for what I could provide for them or what they could get from me. There's something in either the title or a quote in the interview or a song played or something very obvious about breaking the chains. It's almost like the way they push this interview is like, we're breaking the chain, or so and so's breaking the chains. Like that's the thing. That's the shtick here with the buildup of this. Um, all right. Hidden headlines and underground moment. What is happening beneath the surface that the public does not know yet? Cover-ups, whistleblowers, grassroots, revolution, tech talks, tech, tech talks, tech leaks, I guess tech talks maybe too, and health revelations. What is happening beneath the surface that the public doesn't know yet? Huh. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups in reverse. We're coming up with a solution that has been pretty bad. Hidden headlines. We're coming up with a solution that's been bad for a while. It looks like it's still bad, but we're about to pop out and be like, hey, look, we've been working on this solution for so long. Give us a cookie. Ace of Wands, some kind of new beginning. Queen of Pentacles, we're giving you. There's a problem. There's a big problem. It looks like we're not working on a solution. We come forward and we're like, here's the cookie jar. You pick out whatever cookie you want. There's your solution. Um, Eight of Cups in reverse. We're giving you this cookie jar because we're getting something out of you taking a cookie. We're giving you this cookie jar. Yeah, Temperance in reverse. Shocker. Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. We're giving you the cookie jar because we're getting something out of you taking a cookie. Temperance in reverse. Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. By you taking a cookie, we're getting something back from you. We're getting access, Page of Wands, exploration. We're getting access to something. Okay, there's a problem. We give you the solution in the form of this cookie jar, and you can reach in and grab a cookie. Go for it. But then when you need to pass this cookie jar on or give the cookie jar back or when you take your cookie, we then get access to like something that we're allowed access to because of how you need it to get and take and then give back the cookie jar. What's this about? Oh, all right. The Apprentice of Ambition in reverse and the Spark of Discovery. Look, we have the solution. We have something new. The Apprentice of Ambition came out in reverse. So I'm not new at this. You'll trust me. Here's your solution. I'm not new at this. I'm not new at this and I have proven track record of things that have worked before that have come from me, from my camp. So you'll trust me and not recognize that I'm only giving you the cookie jar because of what I'm getting back from you, not because I actually want to help you. Um, Naive risk taker makes bold moves without fully understanding the consequences. You'll trust me because I have a proven track record and you're going to sign up for something bold that's going to get you stuck in some kind of mess. And my cat's food automatic thing is going off. And it's like, what is a little trickle becomes a waterfall. I get a little bit from you now and I get more from you later by giving you access to this cookie jar. The Spark of Discovery, number 2, breaking news, a new lead emerges. It's like we have the solution for something that's been solutionless for a long time, and people are so excited about the solution that they don't do enough due diligence and get themselves kind of wrapped up in something where we get a little bit from you now and we get more from you later, and you don't realize that that was why we were offering you the cookie jar in the first place the whole time. Wealthy, affluent, upper class, royalty. Yeah. Royal The mighty get royalties. Royalties is like you're owed something from what I've gotten. So I got money, you are owed royalties. I need to give some to you. The wealthy are getting something out of the ones in power in this situation are getting something back out of what they're giving. I'm only giving you this because it's giving me something. What are they getting out of it? Routine habit, typical in reverse. Red flag. Biology, chemistry, scientific. Oh, geez. What are they getting out of it? And out of the ordinary study that's not we're getting okay, we give you the cookie jar. It's like if I have 20 gazillion dollars and I give you a $2 cookie jar and I'm like, you can have any cookie you want in this cookie jar. And it's probably the best thing you've ever gotten in your life. And like, I would never even notice that that money's missing. But like to you, you're like, wow, I can have any cookie. Like this person's trusting me. I could take all these cookies. They'd be out of cookies. Like they don't care. They could produce 20,000 of those cookie jars and it wouldn't blink an eye to them, right? Um, but they're getting some kind of study or access to data points that are then going to be used against the person who has the cookie from the cookie jar that was given to them with a catch. That's what I'm getting. What will the news headline for this look like? Oh, all right. Ego, bloodline, family lineage, and look, it's the same. The DNA is up and down here and on its side here. We're laying this down to examine it alive in reverse. Ego, bloodline, family lineage, alive in reverse. we're getting something out of you taking the cookie out of the cookie jar that we're giving you. It's like, I have my cake and eat it too. Me giving you this cookie jar is me having my cake and eating it too, because not only do I get you into a position where you owe me something, but I also get data points and whatever else information-wise, um, that, like, you need me now to be on your side. Like, you need me to be on your side, or I have not only data points to be used against you, but also you owe me. 'Cause I gave you the cookie jar. Feels like that. That's what I'm getting from that. That's kinda let's go to the next one. That kind of does, I will say, feel, medical in nature, or like something that would be similarly related to that, like a treatment, a new study, or something like that. Okay, let's go into, oh, that was 4. Okay. So now we're gonna go into, I forgot to do this last time, I think, in the other first episode of the reboot of News Universe, so I'm gonna do it this time before I forget. Symbol of the week. So this is the frequency of the next 7 days. Frequency of the next 7 days. Stars. Oh, they're in reverse. 63 in reverse. See? Star. Stars falling. Not from the sky, like from Hollywood or from political spheres. Drama. Kicking up the drama. This feels like specifically the next 7 to 14 days, but it feels like it's gearing up, like the pieces. What's today? I don't know. My phone's charging. Okay. Today is April 15th. So this feels like in the next 7 days, so between April 15th and April 22nd, there's like little pieces being put up on the world stage. And then between the 22nd and the end of the month, so the 22nd, which is like a week and a day. So between the 22nd and the 30th into the beginning of May, it's like all those pieces that were put up on the world stage, like start doing the act, start dancing or putting on some kind of show. Um, okay, so now let's go into the flash forecast. This is going to be 20 rapid fire prompts. So 2 cards for each, and there's 20. Okay, so why do I kind of want to use tarot this time? Actually, I think I'm going to use 1 tarot, 1 whispers combo. There's a red flag on the top. Okay, so this headline hasn't broken yet, but starts with, I just looked at the red flag card because it was on the top and it kind of slid out. So that's kind of in here too. So this headline hasn't broken yet, but it starts with High Priestess in reverse. A secret being revealed about what? This headline hasn't broken yet, but it starts with a secret being revealed about a man. Oh dear. You know, it's interesting. This morning I was like, should I do airplanes and aircraft that's been falling out of the sky, or should I do this reading? And this being the first one is interesting. We're going to be getting information about a man-made disaster. We're going to be getting some kind of revelation of something that was previously a secret. I'm going to pick to get one more card for this one. The headline that hasn't broken yet starts with "Down the Rabbit Hole." We show you where the rabbit hole is. We give you just enough that if you dig deep enough, you're going to start to put together certain, oh, that happened and then that aircraft fell, or oh, that deal was made and then that. It's like we're getting a piece just enough that if you trace it, it starts to compile some kind of bigger picture that's like sinister. Um, the next major cover up will include death in reverse. The Empress in reverse on the bottom of the deck, it just fell out and I picked it back up, so it kind of feels important. The next major cover-up will include it's like a reopening of a death investigation. The next major cover-up will include, okay, never mind, that person didn't die naturally, we're looking into it, give us a minute. Secluded area in reverse is something very public. Warning alarm. It's like news comes out that someone who passed away kind of suspiciously, but it was marked up as like, there's nothing to see here. Something comes out about this person was warned not to do this or say this or go in this interview or take this role, and they did, and now they're naturally dead. It's like that. That's the next major cover up will include the energy of that. They want us distracted from the truth about Pentacles in reverse. Which direction's that going? Person or thing? Pentacles person. Okay, directness. I like it. All right. Pentacles and Pentacles. Okay. Anyway, they want us distracted from the truth about they want us distracted from the truth about why something that they used to promote, they now have gotten on the train ride of devaluing it. Like this was good before, now very bad. Feels like some bit of like we couldn't control it when it was good, so we needed to turn it back into being bad. A lie that we don't regret, a lie we don't feel bad about. A lie we don't feel okay. They want us distracted from the truth about death that didn't need to happen and was incorrectly represented in the media or news or whatever. I was thinking this was like a person before, but with neighborhood in reverse, this makes me feel like it's something that there was a lie about something like illness or death related that caused people to have to stay away from one another. And they want us distracted from the truth about that. Private property in reverse, because something is about to be something is about to be revealed about something death related that caused people to stay away from one another. So either this is someone important's death that caused people to be at odds with one another, or this is something medically that caused people to physically have to stay away from one another. You know what I mean? That thing. Private property in reverse, there's something news article wise that's coming out about that death part, and they need to distract us away from that. It's like evidence is coming out. Oh, that's why the dramatics are going to amp up next week. This week they're putting it on the stage. Next week they do the act, is what I said. Something's coming out proof wise, evidence wise. It has to. We can't stop it coming out. What we can do is cause some other drama to distract. Treason in reverse and government. Government covering up its own betrayal, its own lie about said death thing. So then what's the distraction? How are they distracting us from news coming out about the medical or the other questionable death? An operation that involves Distraction in reverse. It's not just a distraction, it's real. It has some kind of real. We're not putting on a show to distract you, we're poking the bear so that the bear distracts you. Oh, that doesn't sound good. We're not putting on a show to distract you, we're poking the bear so the bear distracts you. Riot, home safety, propaganda, fake news in reverse. We're bringing the fight to your front door is what I'm getting. We're bringing the fight to your front door. We're bringing something too close to home for people to not pay attention to just at the same time that news comes out about something death-wise that kept people at odds or away from one another. Okay, next one. The puppet master behind the scenes is the puppet master behind the scenes is Seven of Swords in reverse, Ace of Pentacles. The puppet master behind the scenes is changing their strategy to what? Stranger came out in reverse and then like slid away, turned upright when it hit my phone, and I slid it back in reverse. So a stranger that came out, then hit again, is coming back out, but in reverse. The puppet master behind the scenes is someone who's not stepping forward as themselves, even though they have in the past. I had power in the past. I technically don't anymore, but I still do secretly behind the scenes. And I am about to use someone new as my mouthpiece. And when I'm using this someone new as my mouthpiece, people are going to be watching like, wow, that sounds a lot like blank. I wonder if this person is speaking for blank. I wonder if blank told this person what to say. Feels like that. Okay. Someone unexpected is about to fall from power because someone unexpected is about to fall from power because the Hanged Man, world in reverse. Someone unexpected is about to fall from power because it's them or me. They're lower on the fruit tree than me, so I need to cut them. Magician and Justice. Someone unexpected is about to fall from power because someone that's higher up on the fruit tree than them needs to cut them so that they themselves don't get cut. I need to make everyone pay attention to what you did wrong so they don't look at me or so that they stop looking at me because I'm more important than you. Um, so the way that I cut you from the tree is I expose some kind of communication that you had that people are going to think is wrong so that they will agree with me that you need to go bye-bye. And that's what causes someone unex- oh, unexpected to fall from power. I didn't mean to pick that many. This is supposed to be rapid fire. It is not rapid. Anyway, frozen preserved is on its side as a bridge. Friend is on its side as a bridge. Someone unexpected is going to fall. Oh, secret trip on its side. So someone unexpected is about to fall from power because someone who had access to them or knows things about them that used to be friendly with them is coming forward to expose them so that they themselves do not get. I almost wanted to use the word canned or like something bad. I don't know. Anyway, frozen preserved on its side. I've been holding on to this until I need it to use it. Friend, I mean, we're friends, but now it's you or me. So cut, snip, snip. You have to fall from the tree, so it's not me. Secret trip in reverse. I'm going to reveal some kind of communication that you had that that is with someone or somewhere that you weren't supposed to be. So on either side of this bridge is female and paper trail in reverse. A female who thought she hid proof of this transgression. It's almost like a, a gotcha moment that if the person did it, if the female, whoever that female is, if that person or someone who's just very emotionally invested in their career, so someone who'd be very highly upset by having to step down and be that low hanging fruit, whose communications that was wrong is exposed. Um, it's almost like if it wasn't for this one thing, they would have been able to stay in their position. Like this is like the one and only thing, so to speak, that could bring this person down. Is how it feels. I didn't mean to pick all those cards up because I'm doing rapid fire. But we had paper trail in reverse. It's like this person covered all their tracks besides this one thing. It's like this is the one thing that could bring this person down, and they know it, and that's why they'll have to kind of bow out when presented with this. Okay. I wanted to leave the cards down because I didn't want to use the cards twice, but I guess we need them for something else because we're only on question 6 out of 20. The next accident isn't an accident. It involves 8 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. A trap made by those closest to someone. You trust us, we trap you. These cards. Okay. Health issues, psyop, political warfare in reverse. You trust us, we trap you. It's like somebody important, famous, political, big in some regard, endorses something that comes with what people later realize is like, oh, I signed up for something I didn't realize I was signing up for. Why did you, famous person, tell me to do this type of thing? And it's almost like this is like a humiliation ritual of some sort for the person who recommends it. It's like this person had to fracture their standing in the community. So they did this, and people don't realize it till after. It feels like that happens in the summertime, though. That doesn't feel immediate. It feels like there's a build up to it now that happens in the summertime. An example I'm getting is like when, I don't know. Like a bunch of people follow the advice to do something or sign up. Mm. Um, I don't even know if I want to go here, but I just did that with my face, and now you're going to want to know what I was thinking. Huh. Oh, I don't know if a lot of you are going to know who I'm talking about here. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. Look it up if you want. I'm going to try and do this as PG as possible. But the one girl who went viral on TikTok for the Hawktua thing, and she had everyone buy into this company that then crashed like a couple days or hours later, something like that. That's the example that I'm getting. Something like that, but with someone who's actually already famous, not someone who becomes famous from something stupid like that. Like someone who's already famous in good standing, and this ruins the standing they have with the people. Okay, so the missing piece in a cold case is the missing piece in a cold case is the renegade informant, number 7. 1, 2. The outlaw's path struggles to walk the fine line between justice and vengeance. The missing piece in a cold case is someone changes their story. Like I said, I didn't know anything, and I'm coming forward saying I remember something, even though it's not remembering. It's just that I didn't want to tell it before, and now I do. Queen of Wands and Three of Wands in reverse. I was tired of waiting around to be confident enough about this. I'm just going to do it. So a cold case is going to have someone come forward with information. This person previously said, I don't know anything. Now they do. I don't feel like they're gonna get in trouble though, so I think they word it as like I found something and it sparked a memory or something like that. I feel like it's not that though. I feel like they just weren't ready to come forward. An underground silence is forming around the devil. An underground alliance is forming around the devil and the king of cups. Underground alliances, that's not good. Underground alliance forming between the devil and the king of cups. Underground alliance is forming between the devil wants a riot. The devil wants a fight, and the king of cups wants red flag in reverse. No swimming in reverse. King of cups, there's water. King of cups is water. An alliance forms between someone who wants a fight and someone who's like, I'm not fighting you. Stop acting like a child. I'm not fighting you. So we're gonna have to form an alliance because you're fighting with yourself. I'm not fighting you. A masked figure will be exposed in connection to. A masked figure will be exposed in connection to the Hanged Man and Ace of Wands, both in reverse. It's got to be one of us, and it's not going to be me. This is another low-hanging fruit. Masked figure will be exposed in connection to Ace of Wands in reverse. Can be like perversion, like the misuse of a male body part, if you know what I mean. So like, this is like someone who exploits others being exposed so that the person who exploits that person is not exposed. Truth. A truth is revealed about what? A masked figure will be exposed in connection to giving probably women something so that they could be taken advantage of. Someone not expected. This celebrity's downfall, this is separate. This is not a addition to what I just said. This is a new statement. A celebrity's downfall will be linked to the Tower in reverse and death. A celebrity's downfall will be linked to the reference I'm getting is Ariana Grande and Mac Miller. Like, he was not doing well. They had a breakup. He passed. There's a lot of controversy around that, right? This feels like that. So someone known passes and someone that they were very close to, everything just starts crumbling because it's like, why weren't you there for them? Or why did you do or not do X, Y, and Z? So that celebrity's downfall will be the friend, partner, no, not coworker. It's like friend or partner or like something like that. Like, let's say the instance of these two people are both famous, the passed on one and the passed on one's best friend that didn't do any, or whoever that didn't do anything about whatever they were struggling with. This is like, we're not just like, we don't just like work together. This is, we had a friendship and became famous or something along those lines. Marriage, wedding ceremony in reverse. Does feel like a couple. Either a couple or like best friends, but it feels more like a couple. Let's say, for instance, for example, and these roles can be switched, can't even talk, switched or changed. Husband and wife, up and down. One of them struggles with a substance. Let's say the husband struggles with a substance. This really feels opposite. It feels like the wife would be the one struggling. Let's just say, for example, it's the wife struggling with something. The husband tries to help, can't help. They end up separating, and then the wife passes, and everyone's looking at the husband like, you did this. Like, you left her when she needed you. And that person then has a downfall. This feels like that. The next major leak will reveal. We're on number 11 out of 20. The next major leak will reveal the Fool, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Pentacles. The next major leak will reveal. Like the public will be like, why? Like, if you're representing us, why did you not take this deal? Why did you not go forward with this? Why did you wait on this offer that could have made things better? Um, yeah. Why if you represent us and we are the people, why are you not taking action on this whatever it is meeting? Because it was presented to you. Something that was presented to someone who represents the people was not taken seriously or moved forward with in the time it should have. There's some kind of leak and people are like, what the heck? Green light that. If that's an offer, go. What are you waiting for? Secluded area in reverse. It becomes public knowledge. An event is being staged to hide the truth about. An event is being staged to hide the truth about. King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse. An event is being staged to hide the truth about someone who's well-known, well-respected, has some kind of value to the world, someone on a big stage here. An event is being staged to hide the truth about. All is not as it seems in this person's home life. And something's about to happen and they need a distraction so that people focus on the distraction, not what's happening. For example, if someone very famous announces a divorce or a separation of some sort, and it's like immediately we need to cause some kind of event that like takes over news stories so that people aren't talking about this one thing. Because of the value, position, or role that whoever has. Revenge in reverse. Once this separation happens, one of the two people involved in it is going to be left in a vulnerable position. And it's like, we need to distract from this so that people don't start attacking the one of us that are in a now vulnerable position without the other. Struggle. I kind of left this like little stack. Let's just see. Struggle plus outside, out in the open, a hidden struggle. Once these two parties separate, people are going to be digging into how did this happen? It came out of nowhere, or wow, it actually happened type of thing. And it's like they need to distract so that people aren't doing that because they don't want people digging deep enough to find something that's associated with one of the people in this separation or divorce of sorts. So an event is being staged to hide the truth about that. So like we'll see either the distraction and then the separation or vice versa, but it's like you can tell that they're trying to amp up the distraction to distract from the news that came out right before or right after that about some kind of major famous people separation. Again, that kind of feels political plus entertainment. Yeah. Okay. This name will resurface in a shocking way. The Emperor, Two of Cups. The Emperor's connection to who or what? The sun? This name will resurface in a shocking way. Why am I drawing a blank on his name right now? Hunter Biden. Wait, but the Emperor came out first. The Emperor, Two of Cups, the Sun. This name. So Biden, because Emperor is Biden, connected to the Sun. This name will resurface in a shocking way. Biden. Something associated with Biden in relation to his son comes out in a new news in a shocking way. Someone thought dead or forgotten is connected to what? Eight of Cups, Page of Swords in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Someone thought dead or forgotten is connected to someone thought dead or forgotten is connected to someone's defense falling apart in an unexpected way. Feels court. Like when I'm saying defense, I'm meaning like literal, like lawyers, defense, prosecution. Because almost like a clue left by the dead that resurfaces out of nowhere looks real bad for some kind of defendant in probably an unaliving type trial. I almost want to say an old clue relooked at in a new way is what this is. Or like maybe an old clue that's tested in a new way. So it ends up being good for the prosecution and bad for the defense in this particular case. But it's like someone thought dead or forgotten is connected to. It doesn't feel like this person's forgotten. It just feels like this is a clue left by the deceased. That's when relooked at, very bad for the defense or defendant in a case. The technology being tested behind closed doors is. This became not rapid fire at all. Anyway, the Hermit, Nine of Cups, Two of Cups in reverse, or Two of Pentacles in reverse. The technology being tested behind closed doors. Didn't I say that last time? Causing a disturbance to find our way in. This feels very associated with what I got last time, and it was only last week, so I mean, it's not like it's not still being worked on, right? It's probably it's what I'm being. Maybe it's a big enough deal that it'll keep coming up until it happens, but like this is the same thing that I got in the last news in reverse, where it's like something. No, the last one I said it was a defense thing, like, we can stop you from getting access. This is we figured out a way to break down walls and get in, get access. Security or something like that. I think in the last reading, I associated it with, happening because of or in lieu of the, that big I think it was a hospital data breach or something like that. I wanna say it was, like, 2 months ago. Um This is like now we found a new way that we're going to actually be talking and telling people about that allows us to dismantle some kind like almost like bulldozer to an not an energetic, a data wall. There's a data wall, like think like a bunch of little blocks filled in, right, with color. We know how to knock that wall down to get the one thing that we need. We can't access everything, but we can get what we need to cause that to shut down. Oh, we know how to breach something to cause a shutdown. The technology being tested behind closed doors feels like weaponry. Like, look at our new ability to get into this system and shut it off if we need to. That's what I'm getting with that. Which is similar but opposite to what I got last week in a similar category. The world is about to witness a staged moment involving all in reverse, lovers, queen of swords, page of wands. The world is about to witness a staged moment involving I'm taking the kids and I'm out. I'm not playing dumb for you. I'm taking the kids and I'm out. A lot of couples stuff. Um, but I almost want to say this feels like it's not that we see a news article that's like so and so left so and so. This is like for some reason there's video of this or something. Like we witness or maybe audio. I don't know. Burial in reverse. Hired in reverse. High vibes in reverse. Optical illusion in reverse. Woods concealed in reverse. I saw something that made me see the truth clear as day. So the person, Queen of Swords in reverse, the one that's leaving with the kids. And I'm not confident that's a woman yet. I don't know. Someone's taking the kids and leaving from their partner. They're doing that because they see clearly by finding something out that shows them they need to remove this person from their life because they're seeing clearly. They found something out that this person is not who they say they are. They don't they haven't fully disconnected from their previous unhealthy coping mechanisms or bad habits. Below ground level in reverse, and this person dug up something that the other was hiding. But we are going to see this, and it is very staged. It's almost, like the influencers on, and this is not everyone, but like the influencers on TikTok where it's like, oh, that's so staged. Or they do this like relationship drama and baby drama. If you don't have TikTok, you're really not missing out by missing this. But anyway, it like that. Like it's like that, but someone more famous than the influencers are. The reference that I'm getting is like a Will Smith and Jada Smith moment, but like for some reason we're seeing this happening at the person's house or in public or something, or I don't know. The references that I'm getting is the Smiths and like the drama with like Justin Bieber and his wife. I don't really know anything about it. I don't really do that kind of looking into of stuff, but those are the references I'm getting. It doesn't feel like them directly at all. It just feels like someone where you'd be like, okay, it's same category. Like same but different. This political player is hiding a personal truth about Page and Queen of Cups and Five of Wands. Secret child. I'm at war with myself about what to do about my secret child, but I've already kept the secret child a secret so long that I can't unsecret the child. Vacation beach abroad. Couple in reverse. This political player is hiding a personal truth about putting their past ex or like at least partner of some sort that they slept with, hiding them and the child that came from that. It's like, okay, you can exist, but not publicly. You need to be hidden. So they're hiding this personal truth. What does that have to do with us? What are we going to know about this? Or how does this come out? Travel, blackmail paid off, evil demonic. Whew. political player is hiding a personal truth about. This is like someone comes forward and is like, "Hey, I'm so and so's daughter," or like, "Hey, I'm the mother or father of so and so's daughter or son. This person forced us to hide, and I don't want it anymore." But it's like they're doing this because they're running from something, or they're doing this not for good reasons. They're doing this essentially. It's almost like if the person that hid them, like, yeah, it's not cool, but maybe they had the intentions of, like, keeping them out of some kind of bad environment or bad something, but the hidden person isn't seeing it that way, and the approach that they're taking is just to kinda blow up publicly, um, to bring down said political player. The truth that they buried years ago, this is not a run-on from that, this is a separate one. The truth they buried years ago. 10 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. The truth they buried years ago is there was some kind of falling out of a group that was on purpose but didn't look that way. Like, in front of the scenes, it looks like we had a falling out. It's kinda giving boy band, but not. I think boy band's just the reference, like, it's not a boy band, but think of a boy band and how they would fall out, but it feels like world stage. Um Like one of those, like, world conferences or something where, like, a bunch of different countries goes or something. Anyway, the truth they buried years ago is something pertaining to why there was a major falling out here. It's like we needed to have some kind of abrupt, uncomfortable, bad ending, and the truth is covered about it. What's the truth that they buried about this falling out? They got it wrong in reverse, freedom in reverse, success. So the falling out is because one side was trying to lead the other side into a trap, and that side found out. Mental health in reverse, secret trip in reverse, friend in reverse, government in reverse. Jeez Louise. Yeah, political. It's like, this country or this side or this party or this whoever, whatever, leaves this group, leaves this agreement. And at first, people are like, oh, why would they leave that? That's stupid. But then, really, behind the scenes, it's like they realized that they were getting trapped before the door could close on the trap, and they were able to get out of the trap. Um, because they recognized that whoever they were, like, in bed with here was not actually on their team, and mental health in reverse, they were like, "I don't need that stress, no thanks, so I'm getting out of here." And they buried the truth about this because the truth is associated with what? A cover-up. Shocker. Okay, this is the last one, and I'm getting very hungry, so I'm gonna kinda wrap this up quickly. The last card says it all. We should be watching 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, 6 of Wands. Last card last cards say it all. We should be watching something that has made no progress in a really long time, suddenly pedal to the metal, speeds towards the finish line. Like, we've been making no progress. We tell you that it's so difficult to make progress and that any progress that we make, we should be given all the rewards for. And this whole time, we've only needed to go 10 steps, but in the last 10 years, we've gone like half a step. And then you wake up in the morning and we're 20 steps down the road. And you're like, I thought it was so much harder than that. Like that kind of thing. We should be watching what? False con man in reverse. We should be watching the person or group or whomever that comes forward and says, "Look, I finally have a solution to this thing that felt solutionless for years. And I not only completed the solution, but I went past it." there's something deeper in that news that you need to see so that you can put the pieces together for yourself. It's gonna be your truth, how you feel about it when you realize that mask has come off. It's like, "Okay, yeah, that's good, but, like, what does that say about the last 10 years that we waited and you told us that nothing could be done to now do it like that?" And it feels like that's, like, a big deal. Okay. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Please remember that this is all alleged, my opinion, not fact. Please, 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 I don't really ever ask for much. If you could please all go watch the podcast episode with Bethany. You can either watch the full version or the little chapters that are shortened. And then there's also the follow up, which is essentially just me talking about what we learned. That is also going to be up on Spotify by the end of today, the second part. And that's going to be something you can kind of listen to in the car, the follow up, what we learned from the podcast episode. The full podcast episodes will remain video only because of the element of flipping the cards and not, you know, directing what the questions are, but the follow-ups will be available on wherever you stream your podcast. What else? I have an interview with Ryan coming. We're filming it tomorrow, so that will be up tomorrow or the following day. And I will be doing a members live on Friday. I did say last week I was going to do a subscribers live. I had some things come up. I didn't get to it, and I am very behind right now. So I'm trying my best to catch up. I can't promise I'll be able to get to that subscribers live this week, but I'm trying. I'm working on a couple bigger projects right now, and I also have to finish the book for the second Sacred Woundings because those decks are on the way, and I still have about 10 cards I need to write the journal entry part for. So bear with me. I'm trying my best. I promise. I'm still working on getting everyone's readings for the month out. I'm going to let you know now. I will not be opening reading spots most likely for the month of May because I am going to be traveling a bit. Uh, and have some things that I have to take care of in May. So I do not believe I'll be opening spots in May. However, I will be trying to hop on more lives as much as I can in lieu of not opening the spots. And I am going to try and keep them to 2 hours a week with members. And then anything over that 2 hours that I'm able to do, I will do for subscribers, especially the month that I don't have the other readings open. I may have some emergency spots, but I think that's it. I will be on Friday for the members live. I had to make it a little later this week because I have a meeting on Thursday. And again, Ryan's interview will be tomorrow. So I encourage you all to please, please, this podcast is very important to me. It's the only reason that I'm here on this channel, in front of this camera, on this mic. It has been my driving purpose for years and years and years. I just didn't know what it was going to turn into. And this is not the end of it, but it is definitely a very important beginning. So please, anyone who can take the time to either watch or listen to the podcast, I would be very, very appreciative. I am working on sound going forward to be a little bit better on the upcoming podcast, but please bear with me. Trying my best. I'm new at that part. I think that's all. Okay. Please remember this is alleged, my opinion, not facts, all the things. Talk to you soon. Thank you for watching.